first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action now. Jackson. And his first pass is incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 2nd and 7, Burrow firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Now Burrow. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away. Now this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And take it right on the 30. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 78 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
There we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down.
Here we go.
This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bengals have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Jackson. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. This is brought in at the 21. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the break, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Bengals are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row. And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience. Touchdown, Bengals! A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns. Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner? No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right? Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On one, ready?
First down. Here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
On one, ready?
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Holding. Offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Burrow. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. 11 more yards there as methodical drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately, this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
12.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Bengals.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
11.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Burrow going to keep it, running right. And the ball is knocked out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it. Mixon with a first down carry. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Baltimore. 4 yards remain for second down. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to about the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, Gilmore. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The sack there by Roquan Smith. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Jackson now. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Jackson will throw again. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And A good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and